Welcome into HogHype. Tyler Cash joined, as always, by Locked On Razorbacks podcast host John Nabors. John, Arkansas coming off a win, but it feels weird. You feel like we're saying they have to bounce back after a win, but that's kind of how it goes, right?
Yeah, it kind of feels like you lost a game, even though you didn't. It's such a strange feeling to be able to be sitting here at 2-1 and really have a game in Fayetteville to where, yes, you won. You won by 2 scores, but no one's feeling good about it. So SEC play starts up. No one's feeling sorry for you. Now you got to really focus in and get it going if you want to have any sort of success this season.
That's right. It's a trip to the plains of Auburn to take on a Tiger team that I think for their fan base probably just as frustrating as this Hog team is for people in Arkansas. Auburn with a brutal loss to Cal and making changes at quarterback. Just what do you see out of this Auburn team?
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities between Arkansas and Auburn. Both teams are pretty good offensively. Arkansas has a slight edge when it comes to passing offense and rushing defense. But it's also something to where both teams can't really get to the quarterback pretty effectively. Both teams struggle in stopping the pass. Both teams haven't been great when it comes to turnovers. So it's going to be, to me at least, which team makes the mistakes, which team does commit turnovers, throw some bad picks. You got Hank Brown, the new quarterback that started his first game last week against New Mexico for Auburn. How's he going to handle going up against an SEC team? How's Arkansas going to handle trying to keep from having those bad mistakes happening against Oklahoma State? There's just so many questions about it. But to me, this game simply comes down to one thing and one thing only: who makes the mistakes? Because whoever makes the mistakes is going to be the one that leaves Auburn with an L.
You know, the who is Arkansas's rival question kind of keep us going all summer long, but I don't think Auburn ever comes up in that conversation. But the last couple of years, this one's gotten weird, contentious on the football field. I mean, an embarrassing loss last year, the Bo Nix fumble a couple of years ago. I mean, does this feel a little different than just any other SEC game?
At least not to me. I've actually got asked about this before, and I was a little thrown back by it because I'm like, somebody's saying this? People are talking about this being a rivalry? I mean, listen, yeah, every team in the SEC West, or at least the old SEC West, you had some sort of moments and things because you played each other every year. But I've never really looked at Auburn being that team, maybe because of the Gus Malzahn angle and his connections to Arkansas and the Arkansas State connection where they just – seems like Auburn just goes out and hires whoever the previous Arkansas State coach was. That's what they do. Maybe there's something to that, but there has been some wackiness. But I think when Malzahn arrived at Auburn, it kind of settled that in a little bit because Arkansas hasn't won many games against Auburn. They haven't won many games, period, but really against Auburn. So I don't see it any differently, but it will be something that this Razorback team, at least the players that were on the team last year, probably trying to exact some revenge because they got embarrassed on their home field, and nothing would be sweeter for them to embarrass Auburn on their home field.
Yeah, we all know when Hugh Freeze hangs it up, Butch Jones is making his way up to Auburn because it's just the way it goes. All right, real quick, prediction time. What do you see happening come Saturday?
Well, unfortunately, Razorback fans, until I see anything different, I'm going to have to pick Arkansas to lose a close game. I mean, it's just kind of what they do. It seems like they're on par for that, and I think this is going to be the same way. I think Arkansas comes out strong. I think Arkansas does some really good things. I think Arkansas offensively gets it going. I think Jaquindon Jackson has a great game. I think Taylon Green looks a lot better than what he did a week ago. But things go weird, things go wrong in the second half, and I see Arkansas, unfortunately, losing this game by a final score of 30-26, and ends up being a pretty tough position that Sam Pittman finds himself in. But hey, I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong if Arkansas could find a way to win.
And if John is wrong, you can hear him talking about it on Hog Zone Saturday night at 10 o'clock back here on THV11. And, of course, catch the Locked On Razorbacks podcast streaming every day on THV11+.